Over 50 and still tossing and turning every night? What if everything you've been told about sleep supplements is actually holding you back? The truth is, just 5 simple supplements, when used right, could transform your nights from restless to restorative overnight. Ready to discover the secret that most doctors don't tell you? Let's dive in. It often starts subtly, waking up more tired than you went to bed, struggling to fall asleep even when you're exhausted, or tossing and turning through the night as if peace itself is just out of reach. For people over 55, these frustrating sleep disturbances are far from rare. And yet, many never realize that beneath all this unrest might be something surprisingly simple: missing nutrients. Not just any nutrients, but essential vitamins and minerals that play a starring role in regulating our circadian rhythm and improving sleep quality. Sleep hygiene isn't just about fluffy pillows or blackout curtains. It begins inside the body with what it has or lacks. Here's the thing. Smart supplementation isn't about popping random pills hoping they'll work. It's about understanding your body like a wise old friend. One of the golden rules in this game? Test, don't guess. Imagine going into battle without knowing your opponent. That's what supplementing without blood work is like. Getting proper lab tests done helps you uncover deficiencies you didn't even know were sabotaging your rest. It's a foundational step toward true insomnia relief and building better sleep habits from the inside out. Now, let's talk safety. Just because a supplement promises miracles doesn't mean it's harmless, especially when you're already taking medications. That's where your doctor becomes your greatest ally. Working with a healthcare professional ensures you avoid dangerous interactions or overdoses. The road to deep sleep tips and natural sleep remedies isn't paved with shortcuts. It's built with knowledge, caution, and a bit of old-fashioned wisdom. And here's a tip that most people overlook. Not all supplements are created equal. Some are practically magic, others might as well be sugar pills. Since the FDA doesn't regulate supplements like medications, it's up to you to be a savvy shopper. Look for products with trusted seals like USP or NSF. These are the real deal, the quality standards that ensure what's written on the label is actually inside the bottle. Sleep meditation and relaxation techniques can only go so far if your body is running on empty. So, if you've been wondering why sleep feels harder as the years go by, maybe it's time to look deeper. The right nutrients, taken the right way, can set the stage for better sleep habits and a restful night that feels effortless. But here's a twist. What if one of the most overlooked yet powerful nutrients for sleep is something as common as the sunshine we chase every morning? Vitamin D. Imagine this. A warm morning sun rises slowly, casting golden light across your room. But you're inside, still exhausted from another restless night. For many over 50, this isn't just poetic, it's reality. What most don't realize is that the very light they're avoiding may hold the key to unlocking natural sleep remedies. Vitamin D, often called the sunshine vitamin, plays a vital role in our sleep-wake cycle, especially as we age. But here's the catch. Older adults naturally produce and absorb less of it. Combine that with less time outdoors, and what do you get? A deficiency that silently chips away at your ability to improve sleep quality. What's fascinating is how deeply vitamin D is tied to the body's inner clock, the circadian rhythm. It's not just about bone health or mood anymore. Research has shown that a lack of vitamin D can lead to shorter sleep duration, decreased sleep efficiency, and even more severe issues like worsened sleep apnea. That peaceful, uninterrupted deep sleep? Vitamin D helps orchestrate that, like a conductor guiding a symphony of hormones and signals that tell your body it's time to rest. But here's where it gets practical. How do you actually get enough vitamin D without risking overexposure to the sun or relying too heavily on supplements? Nature gave us a beautiful solution. Fatty fish like salmon and mackerel, eggs with bright orange yolks, and fortified dairy products. And when sunlight just isn't enough, especially during colder seasons or for those homebound, supplementation might be needed. Experts recommend 600 IU daily for those under 70 and 800 IU for those over. But remember, even this sunshine has a shadow if taken carelessly. That's why it's crucial to treat vitamin D not like a magic bullet, but like a foundational stone. Getting your levels tested can reveal just how far out of sync your internal clock has become. And if you're already exploring sleep meditation or practicing relaxation techniques, think of vitamin D as the silent partner supporting all those efforts. It doesn't just help you fall asleep. It helps your body understand when to fall asleep and why it should stay there. And just when you thought it couldn't get any more intricate, there's another unsung hero in this story. One that works deep in your bloodstream, whispering instructions to your neurotransmitters, nudging your brain toward calm, deep rest. Curious who it is? Iron. Sometimes the battle for sleep isn't fought in the mind. It's fought in the blood. For nearly 55% of older adults, especially women, a quiet but persistent enemy lurks: iron deficiency anemia. It doesn't always scream for attention. Instead, it tiptoes in, bringing with it fatigue, brain fog, and one of sleep's most bizarre villains, restless leg syndrome. Imagine trying to fall asleep, only for your legs to feel like they're dancing a marathon. That's not just annoying, it's exhausting. And the root cause? Often, it's a shortage of iron, the mineral responsible for producing the very neurotransmitters that usher you into slumber. Serotonin and dopamine. These aren't just feel-good chemicals. They're key players in sleep regulation, and iron is their backstage pass. Without enough of it, these messengers can't do their job properly. The result? You lie there, exhausted, but somehow wide awake, trapped in a body that won't shut down. It's no wonder so many seniors find themselves chasing insomnia relief in all the wrong places. Because sometimes the answer isn't more melatonin or longer bedtime routines. It's restoring what's been quietly lost. So, where does one find this elusive mineral? Think of red meat, beans, dark leafy greens, and fortified cereals as your nutritional allies. But, and this is important, iron is not a supplement to be taken lightly. Overdosing can lead to toxicity, especially if taken without medical supervision. That's why doctors usually recommend around 8 milligrams per day for older adults, depending on individual needs. Again, the principle is the same: test, don't guess. Your journey to improve sleep quality starts with understanding your body's silent cries for help. And here's where it gets interesting. Many people add sleep meditation and relaxation techniques to their nightly rituals, hoping they'll finally drift off. But if your body is chemically imbalanced, those techniques may feel like trying to meditate during a thunderstorm. This is why addressing iron deficiency isn't just about energy levels. It's about rewiring your body's ability to enter deep sleep and stay there. It's about giving your brain the tools it needs to rest. But iron isn't the only mineral quietly shaping the quality of your nights. There's another element, less talked about, but just as vital, that's found in oysters and nuts, and it might just be the hidden key to unlocking longer, more restful sleep. Zinc. Picture this. You're finally winding down, the world is quiet, your body is ready, but your mind? Still spinning like a hamster on a wheel. That frustrating gap between being tired and actually falling asleep could have a microscopic explanation: zinc. Often overlooked, this humble mineral is a heavyweight when it comes to deep sleep tips. Studies have shown that zinc doesn't just help you fall asleep faster, it actually enhances the depth and restorative power of your sleep. It's like flipping a switch from barely resting to full recharge mode, all thanks to a trace element most people never think twice about. For older adults, especially those in nursing homes or with limited diets, zinc deficiency is surprisingly common. About 30% are missing out on this powerful sleep ally. And it's not just about sleep. Zinc also boosts immune health, supports wound healing, and keeps cognitive function sharp. In short, it's one of those silent protectors keeping you resilient from the inside out. But when levels drop, the body suffers quietly, and sleep is one of the first things to unravel. That nighttime restlessness? It might not be stress. It might be a signal your body's missing something essential. Zinc-rich foods are more accessible than you think. Meat, dairy, nuts, and oysters. Yes, oysters are all packed with this magic mineral. But again, balance is key. while the recommended intake hovers around 30 milligrams per day for supplementation. It's important to work with your doctor. Too much zinc can interfere with the absorption of other nutrients and even weaken immunity. The path to better sleep habits isn't about excess. It's about precision, wisdom, and tuning into what your body truly needs. So here's something to think about. Many people spend years searching for complex solutions, when sometimes the answer is as simple as what's on their plate. Combine the right nutrition with solid sleep hygiene, a calming bedtime routine, and proven relaxation techniques, and you're building a fortress of peace around your nights. Zinc may not have the glamour of melatonin or the fame of magnesium, but in the sleep world, it's the unsung hero you didn't know you were missing. But zinc doesn't work alone. Just like a team needs more than one player to win, your sleep system relies on a symphony of nutrients. And next, we meet one of the most crucial elements of them all, one that directly calms your nerves, relaxes your muscles, and creates the perfect foundation for restorative sleep. Magnesium. There's a quiet power hidden in your body, one that calms chaos, soothes tension, and whispers gently, "It's time to sleep." That power is magnesium. As we age, our magnesium levels naturally decline, and the symptoms sneak in slowly. Twitching legs at night, frequent awakenings, and that maddening feeling of exhaustion without ever feeling truly rested. Magnesium is essential for producing GABA, a neurotransmitter that tells your brain to relax and your muscles to unwind. Without it, even the best sleep meditation or bedtime routine can feel like trying to sleep in a thunderstorm. Here's what makes magnesium so vital for insomnia relief. It doesn't just help you fall asleep, it helps you stay asleep. This mineral is a cornerstone of deep, restorative rest. And yet, most seniors are unknowingly deficient. Their bodies absorb less of it, and many medications actually accelerate its loss. It's a double-edged sword, and one that too often goes unnoticed until the sleepless nights become a regular and frustrating part of life. But nature, in her wisdom, provided magnesium in beautiful and delicious forms. Leafy greens like spinach, heart-healthy almonds, hearty whole grains, and even a cozy cup of banana tea. These aren't just foods, they're natural sleep remedies. Still, when diet alone isn't enough, supplementation can help. Experts suggest starting low, around 100 milligrams per day, and going up slowly, never exceeding around 350 milligrams without a doctor's advice. And remember, more isn't always better. Magnesium works best when it's respected, not rushed. What many people don't realize is that magnesium sets the stage for everything else to work. It complements your circadian rhythm, enhances the effects of relaxation techniques, and makes your bedtime routine feel like a retreat instead of a chore. It's the mineral that whispers your body into sleep rather than forcing it. In that sense, magnesium becomes less of a supplement and more of a nightly ritual, one that your entire nervous system looks forward to. And yet, even with this powerhouse in place, some still find themselves staring at the ceiling, wondering why their body won't just let go. That's when we turn to the body's natural timekeeper, its inner light switch, a hormone that rises with darkness and tells your system, now, sleep, ready to meet it? Melatonin. Every night, like clockwork, your body is supposed to send a signal. Dim the lights, slow the heart, calm the breath. That signal comes from melatonin, a hormone that functions like nature's lullaby. But here's the twist. As we age, melatonin production drops. The pineal gland, responsible for this crucial signal, begins to calcify over time, reducing the body's ability to initiate sleep naturally. And so begins the silent frustration, lying in bed, exhausted, but somehow wide awake, wondering if sleep forgot to knock on your door tonight. Melatonin isn't a sleeping pill. It's a timing cue. It doesn't keep you asleep or deepen your rest. Instead, it nudges your body toward that first yawn, that first wave of drowsiness. That's why overusing melatonin can actually backfire. Many seniors reach for the 3 milligrams or even 10 milligrams tablets, thinking more is better. In truth, studies show the sweet spot is just 0.5 milligrams. That's right, not even a full milligram. When used correctly, melatonin supports your circadian rhythm without overwhelming your system, giving your body the gentle cue it needs to begin its nightly descent. Still, it's not all about the pill. Melatonin also comes from food. Tart cherry juice, walnuts, oats, and even some types of rice carry small but meaningful amounts. Even better, combining those with calcium-rich snacks like yogurt or almonds. Calcium enhances the brain's use of melatonin, making that bedtime treat a secret sleep potion in disguise. Building better sleep habits isn't about shortcuts. It's about synergy, lining up your diet, routine, and inner chemistry like stars in the night sky. And there's something magical about getting this right. When melatonin works in harmony with your bedtime routine and sleep hygiene practices, nights begin to feel sacred again. Sleep becomes less of a struggle and more of a sanctuary. Imagine slipping under the covers and actually feeling your body welcome the darkness, not resist it. That's the kind of transformation that turns tired nights into healing journeys. But even melatonin, for all its influence, cannot do its work if another foundational element is missing. One so basic, it's often forgotten. A clear liquid that carries nutrients, regulates temperature, and cushions your brain. Sleep doesn't stand a chance without it. Topic bonus: water. It's easy to overlook something as simple as water when thinking about sleep. But here's the secret. Hydration is the unsung hero of sleep quality. Seniors often don't drink enough water, either because their sense of thirst dulls with age or they want to avoid nighttime bathroom trips. Unfortunately, that little water gap can wreak havoc, causing fatigue, poor cognition, and broken sleep that leaves you feeling worse in the morning than when you went to bed. Think of your body like a well-tuned machine. Water lubricates your joints, regulates your temperature, and even helps balance the chemicals that signal your body to relax and enter deep sleep. Without it, all those carefully curated better sleep habits, whether it's your bedtime routine, relaxation techniques, or natural sleep remedies, start to unravel. Dehydration throws your circadian rhythm off balance and can turn a night of peaceful rest into one of tossing and turning. But here's a little wisdom. Water isn't just a drink. It's a crucial daily supplement. Just like vitamins and minerals, it deserves a spot on your checklist. Starting your day with a glass, sipping steadily throughout, and keeping hydrated in the evening, but not too late, supports your body's natural rhythm and primes you for the deep, restorative sleep you crave. The balance is delicate but powerful. Of course, every body is different. What worked for one person might not work for another. That's why listening to your body's signals is vital. Sometimes, improving your sleep quality means something as simple as reaching for that glass of water before bed, rather than a late-night snack or caffeine fix. Small tweaks can lead to big leaps in restfulness. And now, having explored this vital, yet often ignored element, you might wonder, how do we bring all these pieces together? How do we navigate the maze of supplementation, habits, and natural remedies to finally conquer insomnia and reclaim peaceful nights? The next step of this journey awaits. Now that you've unlocked these powerful secrets to improve your sleep quality naturally, the real question is, will you take action tonight? Imagine waking up refreshed, energized, and ready to conquer your day. What's holding you back from making these simple changes? I challenge you to start applying these better sleep habits right away. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and share your thoughts below. What supplement or tip are you most excited to try? And don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you never miss the next step in your journey to deep, peaceful sleep. Your best rest is waiting. Are you ready to claim it?